Two things sum up the measure of a Pokot man: his cattle and his daughters. Of course, many daughters guarantee more cows in the future. Nothing else matters. It's common to find a pastoralist with over 500 heads of cattle as well as camels. But in this semi-arid land, droughts are long and severe. A man must walk long distances searching for water and pasture. And who best to walk with him than his young sons? Of the 250 enrolled students of Dindinga Primary School in Chemruto village in Amudat sub-county, less than 30 turned up today. The P7 students are studying in the primary 4 classroom after the community turned the P7 classroom into a beehive. It's the dry season, and if there is no grass, cows eat soil. So most students have migrated with their cattle to neighboring districts looking for pasture. They will probably return in April when the rain season begins.
The numbers from P1 it is okay, P2 is okay, P3 is okay, P4 they reduce, P5 they reduce, P6 they reduce.
The school hires P7 students so that they can keep the UNEB center number. Last year, 22 students sat for their primary leaving examinations here, with only 5 belonging to Dindinga Primary School. Of these, 4 obtained a Division 2 grade. The school last registered a Division 1 pass in 2011.
When you are really borrowing to fill the center, what will they give you? Definitely, if it's me, I'll not give you my bright children, I'll give you the ones who are tying.
For all girls, things are grimmer after they turn 11 years as they are ferried off to Kenya to be initiated into womanhood through female genital mutilation. That is when they become a source of wealth.
Majority of the families are polygamous in nature. You'll find someone having 4 wives, 6 wives, 8 wives. A girl of 12 years can fetch around 30, 45 cows.
Amudat has 33,010 children of school-going age. Of that number, only 8,834 are in school. What has happened to the remaining 24,176 children? This district has 11 primary schools and 2 secondary schools. It last got a Division 1 in the Uganda Certificate of Education in 2016. The district scores better in the primary leaving examinations, with 1 Division 1 last year, 1 in 2018 and 2017, 3 in 2016, 1 in 2015, and 4 in 2014. The shortage of teachers is a defining factor. There are only 94 teachers in the district, with a teacher-pupil ratio at 75:1, much higher than the national average of 53:1. Dindinga has only 5 teachers for 7 classes for all the 6 subjects. Today, however, some classes will not be taught.
You need to give special attention to that child, take care of that child until that child understands. And here we are not giving, for sure we are not giving them enough attention.
Pokot Secondary School is the only secondary school within a 45-mile radius. It has 14 teachers for 365 students. The school's laboratories were stocked by Irish Aid, but there is a dearth of science teachers.
Like physics, you find one teacher is teaching the whole class is senior top to senior 4. When the teacher is coming, he's from another class, he will even get tired to explain something sometimes.
The minister has cleared us to recruit 30 teachers. So I believe after recruitment of these teachers, the district might advertise any time now.
Both Dindinga and Pokot are boarding schools that lack boarding facilities. Students sleep in their classrooms. At Dindinga Primary School, 7 boys sleep in the primary 3 classroom, and 12 girls sleep in this room in the headmistress's house, sharing 4 beds. Both schools do not have running water. In Dindinga, day scholars have to come with 5 liters of water every morning for preparing food. The nearest water source is 4 kilometers away.
These pipes are supposed to tap into a borehole at Combas near the border to bring piped water to this school. But they have been sitting in this primary 2 class for a year now.
For a few months, at least that problem has been solved because we have the tap at the school, but that one's not also so much reliable. We receive a supply of water for like 3 days in a week.
World Food Program provides basic feeding to schools in Karamoja as an incentive to keep children in the schools. At Dindinga, the food provided for lunch and dinner every day is kiseri, a mixture of maize and beans. This begs the question, with these challenges, is it fair to use the same benchmark to grade schools in Amudat with schools in Kampala?
We operate under different conditions. They also operate under different conditions. Theirs are better, ours are not better. But I think we are trying under the circumstances.
Non-governmental organizations are building classrooms for the different schools. However, until the Ministry of Education rises up to the challenge of hiring sufficient teachers and compelling parents to take their children to school, expect more poor performances in the national examinations from this district. Gillian Nantume, NTV.